Thank you. Thank you so much, Denis Villeneuve. Thank you. I needed this right now. 2024 has been a bumpy start for movies. Thank you for this one.
Here's Johnny.
My mom always said life was like a box of chocolates.
Expecto Patronum!
Dune Part 2 stars Timothée Chalamet and Zendaya, and follows Paulo Atreides unites with Chani and Freeman while seeking revenge, the ones who destroyed his family. From director Denis Villeneuve, the man who brought you the first Dune, Prisoners, Blade Runner 2049, Arrival, the man has made a staple of his name. When he makes a movie, we all need to go see it. I truly can say that with full chest now, because Dune Part 2 is finally here after the delays. Everyone has been wanting to see this movie. Film snobs out there want to see this movie. General audiences, for the most part that I know, really like Dune 1. And all I can say is, if you've not seen Dune 1, you need to watch this before seeing this one, and I got to see it tonight at the big fandom event that's across all IMAXs right now, so I got to see this in a packed theater in IMAX, and I walked away just in love with Denis Villeneuve, because as a young film director that is going to become a film director one day, that is my goal in life, seeing this on the big screen, it makes me happy to go to the movie theaters. This is the movie event that we want to see on the big screen. We don't want to be at home watching on regular TV, because Dune Part 2 is the IMAX experience. Beginning with the list of positives, I gotta start with Hans Zimmer. Hans Zimmer's score could be argued as top 3. I have a friend who is a great musician and loves Hans Zimmer. I need his opinion so bad right now. But this to me is a top 3 Hans Zimmer score. It is goosebump, just beautiful. And the beautiful imagery, cinematographer who gave you the Batman and the first Dune movie, man, I mean the cinematography, the visuals in this movie are breathtaking. It is 100% the reason to see this movie. Production value wise, everything about this movie is perfect, and that needs to be give major creds to Denis Villeneuve. He had a project with Dune 1 and Dune 2, and he completes it. He completes this story. This story would not be as good without Denis Villeneuve. He is a master at his work. This movie will be talked about in science fiction films, history of it, and what it can do with the story arcs of science fiction. It's that important, and it's that good. And if you're into that stuff, go and see it. Because I can say a lot of people aren't into the Dune universe. That is totally fair, because this movie has a lot going on. And the cast alone, I mean, everyone is good. Like, Timothée Chalamet, awesome. Zendaya, way more in this movie, really good. Bautista, smaller in the role, but good in the movie. Florence Pugh, Christopher Walken, I mean, Rebecca Ferguson is really good in this movie, especially what they do with her character. But the standout, the one I walk away saying, this person gets the best performance, Austin Butler. It's just, that's good. That's like, you don't see Elvis. There's no Elvis in this movie. That is not Austin Butler. He is awesome in this movie. He's really good in this movie. He steals the movie in performance-wise for me. He is the standout performer in this movie. But really, there is a lot of characters in this movie. There are subplots in this movie that do, at times, like, you want to go back to other plot lines. Like, the first hour and a half is really Timothée Chalamet training, and I really enjoyed that stuff. And then you get to meet Austin Butler, you get the villain side aspect, and then the third act, which is just beautiful visuals and really entertaining. But all this has a lot of characters going on, and it can feel a little crammed. For 2 hours and 45, which I thought the pacing was really nice, there is a lot of characters. There's also one little plot line that feels very much like a, hey, if we do the next Dune movie, this could be a future possible character. I was like, I see what you're doing. Doesn't feel needed for the movie, but I see what you're doing. I get it. So really, I mean, it really is a part 2. It really is, and I feel the same way about this one, the first one. It's just amazing, and the visuals, and this the score, like I said, and the performances, the character of Timothée Chalamet, what he goes through is really important to his character, and that is my only negative, is really this. Spoiler, not really. The prophecy that you know about in the first one is way more involved in this one, and it felt so rushed for Timothée Chalamet's character in the third act when he is a big, strong leader. I felt that entire prophecy section of the movie was rushed. And I didn't really buy him as this glorious leader leading 200 people into battle. I didn't buy it. He's really good how he changes his character, but I didn't buy him being in that role already. That's just me. Everything else, see this in theaters if you're a movie fan. See this if you're a fan of Dune. Dune Part 2 is awesome. I'm going to give Dune Part 2 an A. And I don't know any word yet about Dune Messiah, but I would love to see it, obviously. I would love to see Denis Villeneuve come back, but hey, these were big movies to do, so if he doesn't want to do Dune Messiah, I understand. But things need to be answered, I believe. So Dune Messiah, please. Oh, it's so nice to talk about a very good movie in 2024. It's been a minute. It's been a hard minute, guys. But we're here. Dune Part 2. Go and see it. It's freaking awesome. What did you think about it? I haven't read the book, so have you read the book? Let me know how much you hated it or love it by seeing the book or reading the book and watching the movie. I would love to know that aspect. I didn't talk to anyone tonight who read the book or anything. Anyway, guys, enjoy this movie review. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, everybody.